guys, it's Callie from Love Cooks here, and let's get this recipe party started with some red Reishi nut butter dark chocolate balls. These are so good. Okay, without further ado, let's whisk together a third a cup of coconut flour, a fourth a cup of raw cacao powder, and about a teaspoon of red Reishi. Reishi is so good for you for so many reasons, and we'll get to those in a second. But for now, let's whisk away. And you really want to whisk until this is evenly combined, until there's no big chunks of coconut flour left. It's all nice and dark chocolatey. Perfect. Okay, now we're gonna stir in a cup of nut butter. With the nut butter, you can use almond butter, you can use peanut butter, whatever nut butter you love, sunflower seed butter. But the key for this is to make it as natural as possible if you can, because that's gonna be a little bit runnier and a little bit easier to stir. So go ahead and pour that in over your dry mixture, and then add in about 3 tablespoons of honey. You can use whatever sweetener you like here. I love honey, you could use maple syrup, whatever you're feeling for the day. And then comes the fun part. We're gonna bust out that rubber spatula and mix it up. That's right, keep on going, keep on going. So while you're mixing, I'm gonna tell you why this recipe is awesome. Not only do we have red Reishi powder, which has so many amazing health benefits for your mind, it's got longevity boosting in it, it's so good for you. And then also we have nut butter in this recipe, which is full of healthy fats, yummy protein, it'll keep you satisfied. And then, I mean, come on, who doesn't like honey? And a little tip on the Reishi, if you're making this for your kiddos, maybe substitute cinnamon instead. It would be just as delicious. Okay, so now that you're really feeling the burn, stirring that up, keep on going, you guys. You can do this. I feel like I'm on a pop sugar workout video. Okay, once it resembles like a batter, almost like a thicker brownie batter or really a cookie dough, you are good to go. Okay, so once you have your mixture ready, you're gonna line a baking sheet with parchment paper. Then you're gonna roll out a big scoop of the dough, about 2 tablespoons, and then break it into 2 pieces so you have about a tablespoon each. You're gonna roll those little balls into nice concentric circles, roll them out really good, and then you're gonna roll the balls into a mixture of cacao nibs and chunky coarse salt. So for this recipe today, I did about 5 tablespoons of cacao nibs with about a half teaspoon of coarse salt. So you're gonna roll each individual ball in the mixture, the chunky mixture, the yummy mixture, and then line them up on the baking sheet. So, confession, real life. I did for camera about 12, but in reality, this recipe really makes about 16. So, you're gonna have a little more than what you see on camera here, but pop those guys into the freezer and let them sit for about 15 minutes. Okay, so once they're in the freezer for 15 minutes, you can take them out, you can serve them right away to your hungry kiddos, to yourself, to your friends, whoever you're feeding, and eat them. Or you could put them back in the freezer, store them in like a parchment lined glass container with a top on it. They should last for at least a week, but honestly, good luck making them last that long because they are so good. Okay, you guys, so here we have it. Our dark chocolate red Reishi nut butter balls. They're so tasty with that little hit of sea salt, the crunch of the cacao nibs. They're super healthy. Enjoy. Mwah.